What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the reaction for Reacher. Today we are on season 1, episode 4, called "In a Tree." I keep looking back every time I want to say the title name. I should just remember the title name before I start the recording. That would make a lot more sense, but I never do. But yeah, last episode ended with Reacher finding out that Spivey was shot in the head. I mean, I had a feeling like he was disappeared and he was going out of town, and let's be for real. But Reacher put in some veteran moves to catch the two people who were trailing him off guard to figure out that Spivey was in their trunk. But you should go watch my reaction to this episode 3, because I was giving you guys, dropping some knowledge, a criminal 101. There was some bad investigative work that happened last episode, in my opinion. So hey, if you want some expert tips, just watch last episode. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's happening in this next one. So let's get right into this. As always, my socials in the description. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And my full-length reactions will be in the Patreon link at the top of the description as well. Let's do this. It just puts you right in the start of the action, these episodes, right after the title screen of Prime Video. I always find situations like this so interesting, of like, what would I do type thing, right? Like, I always think, right, like, I don't know what these guys' lives are like. Maybe they felt like they needed to work for these guys to survive. I don't think I could ever bring it into me to take their life. Oh my god, why do you crack their leg? You do it again? Oh my god. But like I was saying, I don't feel like I can ever do that. But at the same time, if push just comes to shove, and it's like the only way I survive is if they die, I don't know. I might be doing it, bro. I can't lie. Like, if they're here to take me out, and the only way I survive and live my life is for take them out, what y'all do? I don't know. What y'all doing?
Any luck tracking down Spivey?
Dead end.
Dead end.
Hubble's been lying to his wife. Hasn't worked at the...
More ways than one.
Someone took pains to hide it from the road with brush, but last night's rain washed away the cover.
Joe would have wanted an SUV for headroom.
Still doesn't mean it was your...
You could try concealing that weapon, brother. Like, jeez.
Been reported missing by now.
It's like, put it under your jacket or something.
How'd it go with the blue cat?
South Americans got to Spivey before I did. Found him stashed in their trunk.
Shit.
Well, you told me you hit a dead end, not a dead body. These guys, before they kill any more about...
He just cut on to that. I just realized. I guess I wouldn't have thought he actually meant a dead guy, too.
I get it.
And the real number's 8. Hubble's dead, too. We just haven't found him yet.
You're either not talking or saying...
I wonder if that's actually true, because they have stressed out the point that they think that Hubble's dead. So much so that I think that he might not be.
They're evidence. We don't destroy evidence.
Those bodies get found.
Maybe so much so that he's part of this whole thing.
We need to keep...
That's my crazy back head of the play, you know?
It's investigation between us.
I know. I'll keep an eye on him.
At this point, you just want to keep an eye on him. You wouldn't be here if you hated it this much.
Oh my god. His legs.
That's rough, man. He did that with like no effort, too.
It's like Tetris.
He did like almost like comically easy.
That's an exit wound.
How much force would it take to break a neck that much?
Told Finley they charged you.
I told Finley what he needed to hear. This isn't the movies. I had a chance to kill him, and I did.
Yeah. But like I was saying before, they were gonna kill him, though.
If we're gonna see this thing through, I need to know what kind of person I'm working with. So what happened in back?
Before she goes there, to be fair, I feel like you've had your chance. I feel like it's been very obvious what type of guy this guy is. From off of vibes, things he said, way he's moved, even the things he's done already. I don't think you need this, whatever this story is about to be, to make up your mind on whether or not you want to work with this guy or not. I just think you want to already. So you're just trying to find a reason to get yourself out of it, but like whatever he says here wasn't going to be the end all be all anyway.
It wasn't Baghdad. It was a small village 40 clicks north. I was tracking an AWOL PFC. Group of boys, 10, 11 years old, played soccer in a bombed out hangar every day.
Bombed out hangar. That's crazy.
So when they did, I was ready.
Gosh. I knew he was good. I knew some gunshots was about to go off, but that sound design on them just gave me some chills.
You have a problem with me killing people who hurt children?
I knew it wasn't going to be a straightforward story like that. But, like, I knew it wasn't going to change much for her in my eyes. I don't think it will.
No.
Yeah. Is that animal feed coming back into play? Yeah, it is.
It was a hell of a lot of animal feed.
He's probably right. I mean, if it was me, I would have thought twice about it, which is why I'm him. I'm me and he's him, but I know that's a changing your license plate's like illegal, but like, I wonder what kind of felony, is that a felony? I wonder. I also know covering your license plate's legal too, but I don't know what kind of levels those are on.
From what you will, but I like forgotten vice presidents and Yankee second baseman.
Oh, well, if I'd known that, I would have checked us in under.
Forgotten vice president is good. I couldn't tell you who are the 32nd president's vice president was. Like, I can't tell you that. I couldn't even tell you who the 32nd president is. I can't lie. I don't remember half of that shit.
I don't know if it's everything, but it's voluminous. I'll have it.
Weren't you just supposed to send them to them?
Flight lands at ATL at 5 p.m.
It's not a good idea for you to be reading through it right now, my idea.
We don't want any record of this happening.
Molly Beth, take the train to 5.
Like this call, for instance?
There.
I look forward to finally meeting you.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I don't know why. I'm getting some death flags right now.
You're having this woman fly across the country and deliver papers she could have just shipped.
Yeah, why not? Why not ship it, bro?
Losing family's a special kind of pain. When my parents died, I was old enough to remember all of it and young enough to understand none of it.
I don't know, guys. I wonder, I don't know, maybe I'm a different person. I feel like after a conversation like that, what would help me is if I could just sit in maybe sitting in my thoughts isn't a good idea. But like, I feel like just if I had someone there with me, a few words and just them like sitting with me would be enough. Like her saying like, what she tried to do for Molly Beth, while like I don't need her to say all that. I feel like that wouldn't help me, but like it's just me thinking about myself while I'm watching this. Like I feel like her saying all that wouldn't be helpful to me in my head. If I could just sit there and maybe someone would sit there with me, that would be enough. But that's how it would help me anyway. Cause I'm not a person who talks a lot. In the real world, I feel like fewer words would be more impactful to me, but what? Just like that. Just like that. Okay. I knew she wanted it bad, bro. She came in. If this is real, okay, yeah, man. I mean, she wanted it bad. She came in out of nowhere, just walked into the shower, hella naked, and said, "I'm right here. Let's do it." That's down bad for her. She cannot help herself. It took her 4 episodes.
Jolly's wife.
She wanted that shit from episode 1, though.
As far as I'm concerned, it changes nothing. I've got a job to do.
Okay.
Okay. It's such a... I don't understand her sometimes, dude. It's so funny because I'm thinking, like, you like, what's the word? You initiated that whole thing, and then you're the first person to be like, but that meant nothing. It's been very obvious that you wanted it, but you're also the first person in the morning to be like, let's move on from that. It ain't happened. XYZ. I find that so interesting. I don't know. It's weird to me, but hey, man.
People getting my Pete's confused. But Junior hasn't lived with us for a while now. He's over in Brookhaven with his wife, Judy. Here's his address.
I'm pausing a lot. That's something also I can't recall because I feel like I'm a reactor where I don't want to miss dialogue, so I'd rather pause a lot than just talk over it. But I'm like, this is one of the things where I wish I could remember like the details of like criminal law and investigations. Is a cop who, even though he's not even a cop, so can he really be arrested? What he just happened? But if he was, he lied to them for the reasons that he's here, to get information out of them. I don't think, is that legal as a cop? Definitely it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just manipulation since he's a civilian technically. But if he was a cop, what kind of issues are there with that? But then again, he's also impersonating an officer, not federal, but impersonating an officer, which is illegal as well. So he's in trouble either way, although he's not going to get in trouble. I just have interesting points that come to my head, and I feel like voicing them sometimes.
That file contains the rap sheets of a dozen ex-cons who had a beef with Morrison. Now, I got a town full of anxious voters waiting for me to restore order. Do a deep dive into those papers. Find who killed our brother in arms.
I'm reading in between the lines. It sounds to me he's specifically asking him to, of those people in that file, choose one that makes sense and pin the murder on them. That's what it sounds to me like. Because what if this is not one of them? Like he doesn't seem like he cares to find anything else.
And maybe we can see if that inflated paycheck of yours can be pumped up a little bit more.
And there it is. It's definitely just a play, man.
No way. Looks like a punch list.
Yep, I heard the car before the gunshots. I was waiting for it.
The tire's blown.
As soon as I fire, we run in opposite directions. Harder to hit us if we split.
No discreetness, like
3.
just open fire in broad daylight. That's exactly what I would do if I was being shot at. Zigzag, never in a straight line. I'd even do some spin moves or something. You just gotta throw them off. Never let them know your next move. Although you still probably get shot. Are these guys dumb? They want to get him that bad? Get on foot. Like, put some grease in. Now you just blocked yourselves in, you dumbasses. Like, put some elbow grease in. Like, damn, Reacher. I guess aren't these like military guys from South America? Come on, Reacher, you got it. There you go. Dang, Reacher, come on.
You just killed my cousin.
Do something.
Pinch your skull.
You should have shot. You should have shot. You're so stupid. Oh, good night, bro. Reacher, you kind of folded there. You're gonna get worked.
I was thinking when Joe died, there was almost no one left in the world I cared about. And that felt bad. And then I met you. And I felt better.
With the most deadpan expression and tone in his voice and face. He's trying. He don't really express emotions well.
So WB is William Bryan, economics professor at Princeton, according to his voicemail at a conference in Europe, due back in 3 days, not checking messages.
Strange.
That is awfully convenient. I ain't got shit on my voicemail. You wouldn't be able to find out my name, let alone nothing like that on my voicemail. Honestly, that William guy, you dumb as hell for that. You put him exactly where and when. Like, what is wrong with you? You wouldn't find a damn thing out from my voicemail.
I went to the economics department at Columbia. SC is Professor Stephanie Castillo, also at the European conference, also back in 3 days. Let me guess, you called Memphis State?
No. Memphis office of the EPA.
What the hell does any of this have to do with counterfeiting?
What the hell does Hubble's number being in my brother's shoe have to do with it? Or South America? Or animal feed?
Okay, you gotta give the last one a rest.
It was a hell of a lot of animal feed.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a running gag or if he's onto something with this animal feed thing.
Professors. You can't go to Tennessee. Molly Beth lands in less than an hour. And there might be shorthand in your brother's files only you understand.
Right. And you two need to keep up appearances with Teal.
Bringing it forth a member.
I know a PI who can help.
Someone we can trust.
Trusted her with my life on countless occasions. She hasn't let me down once.
Okay, well, why didn't you bring her in earlier?
She's just dropping off papers so she doesn't have any checked bags. 10 minutes to disembark, 5 to use the ladies' room, 10 to walk to the airport subway, 2 to get a ticket at the kiosk. Train departs every 5 minutes. How long's the ride from ATL to 5 Point?
I mean, awful lot of opinions there, but I mean, 5 to use the ladies' room. I mean, have you seen airport ladies' rooms? 5 minutes? Are you insane?
We don't know what she looks like. How is she gonna find us?
She knows what Joe looks like. And I look like Joe.
Do you? Because we don't know what Joe looks like in the present day.
Looks like we found her.
This is weird. This is where she's too far away. This is. Why is it like this? This is not gonna go. This is not gonna end well. Listen to the music now.
Where is she?
Should have kept her. Should have kept your eye on her, man.
They walk by.
Bro,
Something's wrong.
how did you lose eyes on her? Obviously everything's gone. I'm honestly surprised she lasted this long. I didn't think she. Honestly, didn't think she'd make it to Atlanta. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. But unfortunately, man, like they didn't even get the documents. Damn, these be moving. These episodes be moving, man. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Strong one. The action scenes, it's always a strong one when there's a good action scene in it. Like, I'm really enjoying those. Like, I didn't like the way they told us that these are South American military, but I didn't think that they could work Reacher like that. Like, Reacher couldn't even really beat him. He beat him, but then he threw him right to a gun that he had to go like this for. Like, he was kind of getting worked, but like, hey man, maybe maybe these guys are just really good. Like, I mean, they're both military guys, I guess, but like, we're just like twice his size, but whatever. I feel like one big heavy punch to the right of his head, clean knockout, but maybe I'm just projecting. I don't know. I have no idea for real. But yeah, that was a good one. We got a little bit more about what Joe does. I knew that lady, that Mary Beth lady, whatever. I knew she was a goner. It was just so obvious to me. They gave her a whole moment talking about her and Joe and fleshing out what she does, and then they kind of talked about the files and beforehand to get a taste of it, but then they don't get their hands on the actual files, and I don't think we even know who got to her. But why would they take their eyes off her? And how did they not notice anyone come up behind her and then catch her right before she left way? Like, why did they just watch her come up the escalators from that ledge? Instead, they backed up and stood in the line far away from the escalators to wait for her to come up. Like, they should just why did they move? They should just stay where they were supposed to be if she was supposed to come up those escalators. That was kind of dumb to me. Just to kind of force her to die, enforce the mystery of who killed her and who took the documents. But if we can get those back, I think we'll be on a good way forward. But yeah, I'm really interested in the mystery of this. I'm having fun with it, and I'm actually super interested to see kind of how it unravels. But yeah, I like this one a lot more than episode 3. But I don't think I'm going to get to episode 5 today. It'll be 4 a.m. I'll probably watch more tomorrow, but I think that's all I have for you guys today. As always, my social in the description. This is my Patreon link for the full-length reactions. And I'll see you guys in the next one.